I don't know how to describe it. The feeling of not going to a World Cup. It's been a few days now. It's Saturday the 18th. I've had 4 days to recover. Well, recover. It's a very strong use of the word. I have not recovered. I'm still heartbroken and damaged and mentally scarred for the rest of my life. And I don't know how to put it into words. We were so tactically inept that night at the Aviva. It's crazy how we can go from some heroic 0-0 draw in Copenhagen. Some people might think, it's not that great getting a 0-0 draw in Copenhagen. But for us, it was so heroic. We defended so well. People would say, would say like Eamon Duffy would say, Denmark dominated. They really, really didn't. We were comfortable on the ball for most of it. Well, not on the ball, we rarely had it, but we were comfortable defending. And then, stupidly, the media, the Irish media, RTE, got to the players. And we played unbalanced football. We tried to play the ball on the deck. That's not Ireland. We like to sit back and soak up pressure. You can keep bombarding us and bombarding us and bombarding us with attack, and we'll just soak it up and then hit you, like we did against Wales, like we did against Austria. I'm just getting emotional talking about this. It really hurts so much. I also think one of our biggest things was scoring early. Scoring early always fucks us over. I fucked us over against Sweden in 2014 when it killed our World Cup qualifying hopes. 2013 even it was. And it killed us qualifying for Russia. Oh, heartbreaking. I've never felt so low. There was one time I felt much worse, and I think you guys can all guess what that is. I am still too raw of emotion to bring up. 5-1. 5-1. I thought we might lose the game. I thought there was definitely a chance. But to be humiliated, it was a massacre. Oh, to be just humiliated like that was unbelievable. In our own patch as well. But, you know what, I was lucky I'd left these in school because most of the goals go down the other end, so I could barely see anything. Oh, it's broken my heart. I was so nervous that on the day I didn't even go to school. I was looking at the calendar, how to plan the World Cup around us, and we failed to make it. It's not that we failed, that hurts because, being an Ireland fan, you kind of have to get used to, not going to tournaments, because up until Euro 2016 I hadn't seen us play in a tournament because I was too young for 2002. But to go out the way we did was just soul crushing. I would have preferred not to get into the playoffs. After that, it was so emotionally, physically draining, mentally draining. Oh my god. Because from the euphoric heights of beating Wales in October and actually getting us into this position, to fuck it up immensely like that was just, oh my god. I have no words. We were so stupid the way we came out and played. We tried to play and go for them when we should have just held back and absorbed pressure like we did in the first leg. Because there was times like that, I don't know what Stephen Ward or anyone was goddamn doing for that first goal. We just like Sisto, right? The legs were open like this. And Sisto just knocked it through the legs, crossed at the back post, and Cyrus Christie should have just fucking hoofed it. He kind of stuck there again on the post like that, went through his legs. Denmark's second goal. Fucking class. Beautiful bit of pass and a curling strike by Christian Eriksen in to the back of the net. Nothing we could do. To be honest then, I hate saying this, but then I knew it was over. Like, let alone scoring 2 for Ireland, scoring 3. It just wasn't going to happen. And then they got a third. Then they got a fourth. And Nicholas fucking Ventnor scored from a penalty that shouldn't have even been a fucking penalty, for God's sake. Basically, right? Technically it was advantage because he was fouled in the box, yet he did get a shot away. But for some reason, the ref brought it back and gave the fucking penalty. You can't just bring back advantage like that. You don't see it in fucking FIFA, and FIFA 18 is shit. I hate it so much. That's why I'm in a career mode, because I physically hate the game. It makes me vomit. Like, I hate FIFA 18 so much, and like even they wouldn't do that. Oh my god. I don't know. And now there's rumours Martin O'Neill will be sad because he's shit. For God's sake, back when qualifying for Euro 2016. no one thought we'd qualify. Like, fucking Poland were in our group, Germany in our group, and to be fair, Scotland were playing pretty well up until they fucked up in Georgia. And, like, I really doubt us. I remember being with them, like, I got a ticket for Ellie Menjum, a guy that presents Copa 90, for the game, and after the game I remember I was telling him, oh, we fucked it, and then we did it. I think that was maybe what happened against Denmark. Too many people, and even maybe it filters into the squad, relying on the hope and grit of the Irish, like the passion will get us through. And at times, like if you're playing with someone like England or Brazil or Germany, that can work because they're coming into the game, the media's coming in behind them going like, you have this lad, it's going to be really easy. But then when you're coming in as a Danish side or even a Serbian side, let's take back to that game in September, the game is quite even. No one really knows who's going to win. No one really knows who's going to qualify in the case of Denmark. I think that's when we let ourselves down. We scored way too early against Denmark. And it really fucked us over. Oh. And the thing is, what people don't understand, I literally keep begging people, berating them, not to bring up the match. Keep saying not to bring up the match. And they keep telling me it's only a game. This is not only a game. You don't understand. Many people like myself devote their fucking lives, devote the money they have to going to see football, to going to watch football, to buying the fucking jersey for whatever €60 it was. By the way, tip on getting the jersey. Don't buy it down south. Buy it up north. Much cheaper. Much cheaper. Anyway, we spend so much money and so much of our time, so much of our life travelling to games, buying tickets, getting up early to just purchase tickets or getting our season tickets or whatnot. And this is the World Cup. It's not like a league fixture like the League of Ireland, the Premier League or whatever. Like, if you lose, then more than likely next week or even the Wednesday, if you're talking about a team in Europe or even a cup game, next week there's a chance to redeem yourself. There's a chance to forget about those awful defeats or defeat. This is the World Cup. We're not going to be able to qualify this for another 4 fucking years. 4 years. And like 2022 is the last World Cup because 2026 goes to fucking 48 teams. 48 teams. What are you doing, FIFA? FIFA's just fucking corrupt anyway. I'm not just saying that because we lost and like the game was fair, the referee refed it fairly, but just FIFA's corrupt. Oh, I need to get back to the Iron game. Next one is in Qatar in 2022. Through my circumstances, no way in hell are they letting me into the fucking country. Like, I'm a walking mess. And, I'm devastated. Like, this is the first time I've really openly talked about the game. I can barely bring myself to talk about the game without, being emotionally riled up. And people were begging for Wes Hoolahan to come on, by the way, during this game. And he barely got a touch of the fucking ball. Like, and I heard people behind me crying out for Shane Long. And fairness, I was too, because she had the fucking pace. But he's on like a 50 game goal drought. I think he's got 149 or 1 of 50. It's stupid. Oh. Our next competitive game is going to be qualifying for Euro 2020. 2014's again qualified for Euro 2020. There's 3 games in Dublin. Guaranteed one if we qualify. There's so much shit up in the air with Ireland at the moment. Apparently a lot of players are considering retirement. Martin Neal could be getting sacked. But I'm loyal to the end. I stayed till the end, to that 5-1 humiliating defeat, even though I stopped singing after the 5th goal because I was crying, nearly in tears. That's another thing I'd like to mention. You're probably wondering why there isn't a vlog for that game. It's not because we lost 5-1. I just got so emotional, so angry with the people that weren't singing behind me. Like, we're in the singing section. We're meant to be the greatest fucking fans in the world. We did not show that on Saturday. That's when that's when the team needs you the most. Not when you're 1-0 up and you're in France and when you have rugby fans who've never been to a game in their life coming over. It's the fans behind the goal. The fans that go to every home game. The fans that go to the away games. The people that, cheer you on when you're 5-1 down to Denmark or 6-1 down to Germany. When you're 1-0 down to Serbia. That's when you need the so-called greatest fans in the world, and we didn't get that. Roll on the friendlies in March. It'll be a new dawn, a new era for the boys in green. Let's get back on our high horses for those qualifiers in September.